Okay, in terms of the language and the form itself, I also wanted to give you some additional insights or do's. So when it comes to best practices, specific language should be always the direction to go, so to speak, because we would like it to be as concise as possible, and using a very direct language really allows us to really understand what's going on and what are the different qualities that they are trying to communicate to us. Using examples, again, I will sound like a broken record, but examples can really not hurt any letter of recommendation. Highlighting core themes. So just like with the personal statement, it might not be a good idea. It might be a good idea to actually identify a few key characteristics or personal stories or qualities that you would like to highlight. So maybe this would be something that you can sit down and discuss even together with your counselor or teacher, like two or three key core themes that you can identify and would like to see in the letter of recommendation. It goes without saying that we would like to see personal characteristics, and I would like you to think about the fact that the admissions team officers who are going to be reading your application, they're going to be reading hundreds of applications, so you really want to make sure that your application stands out and highlights your unique characteristics that are specific to you as an applicant. And also at the same time, you're not going to be able to meet with the admissions team officers at this point in the application journey yet. So that's why you also really want to make sure to highlight specific personal characteristics unique to you. Another thing which might be very obvious, but I think we cannot highlight this enough, that the letter of recommendation should give you the definitive vote of support. So it shouldn't be like sort of a generic letter that could be basically about anyone, but we would actually like to feel that the emotion is there, that the teacher is really believing what they're writing about you and they are in earnest, rather than just giving someone a generic template and just filling in the blank spots where you have to write the name of the student, but is really in earnest and is really buttressed by factual information that they actually have about you. It should be concise. So I think I've mentioned this before, that quality should always come before quantity, but it doesn't mean that the letter of recommendation cannot be 1 or 2 pages. It should be more than that, probably. But being concise is very much of the essence, especially if we want to make sure that the admissions team officers can read your application effectively. And enthusiasm. I think this is also something what maybe we mean by definitive vote of support, that the teacher or counselor who's writing the recommendation has an undeniable enthusiasm for the student in question. It shouldn't go over the top, but it should be sincere and coming from a real place.